Hey, Christ Place leaders, you know what we're all about? Discipling one another to reach and raise
the next generation
to live out God's truth.
Bam.
So I'm excited this week. Obviously, we have a special guest that's not Andrew. He's a tad more handsome than Andrew, so we got lucky this week. But listen, we're going to talk about getting back to the basics and really honing in on how we need to better shepherd our people in our group. May it be a Bible fellowship, may it be a home group, or may it just be like a discipleship group that you're leading throughout the week with men or ladies that you have connection with. And so Matt and I are going to break down 3 easy things that we can do that really help build relationships and help us shepherd our people better. And the first thing we want to do, and really across all things that we want to do, is begin with prayer.
Yeah.
You want to always be praying for your people, praying over them, maybe in a public setting, or even spending time in your own personal quiet time, just praying specifically for burdens, or even praises that you've seen in their daily life.
Yeah, you want to be really intentional about that. You don't want to just offer up generic prayers. You want to really be specific. If you know somebody's going through something, really pray that to God. Or even really pray it to God that, God, I am not sure what all's going on in our group. And let God expose those things to you and bring those to you. And be willing that when that happens, that you get down in the mud with them. And when we say get down in the mud, it doesn't mean, go get into the craziness with them. It means to be willing to meet them where they are. If they're going through something, know that they don't want you to be judging them or to feel like they're pushing away and they're doing something bad, but we want to love them.
Really put your arm around them, and that's the second thing, of course, getting in the mud, getting in the weeds, and that's truly what, doing life together we talk about here at Christ Place, a 2 a.m. friend. And truthfully, a 2 a.m. friend is someone that can get in the mud with you, get in the weeds and all that stuff, and do life with you side by side, that you don't feel that judgment from.
Absolutely.
And that is really there to support you, your family, your spouse, your kids, just whatever you're going through. And, the highest of the highs and lowest of the lows is really what we try to promote here at Christ Place in terms of 2 a.m. friends. And then thirdly, of course, one thing that you can easily do this week, and I want to challenge all of you guys to do this week, is just reach out to maybe all the couples in your group or the families, and really just ask, say, hey, how you doing? Is there anything that we can be praying for? Is anything that the Lord's doing that we want to give God praise for? And through that reaching out, through the phone call, maybe a handwritten letter, an email, or lunch or breakfast, whatever, through whatever means that you decide you can reach out to your people, it gives you an opportunity to see things to praise God for, to see things to pray for. But similar to what Matt was talking about, it exposes something that you can really kind of get into the nitty gritty with your people. Because listen, you might be the best group leader, you might have the best content each and every week, but there's the saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care
about them. Absolutely. And I think, let them know that you are personally thinking about them. There's something different about, having a Bible fellowship teacher that prays for you in a class, and another one that'll reach out to you. And I'll tell you a quick story. Sterling Lynn was a mentor of mine, and I remember weekly, Sterling would just send an email or a text to the guys he was serving with and said, hey man, how can I pray for you right now? And it nothing more than that. And it was so comforting to know that somebody that I valued their leadership was taking the time to meet me and to ask me what I'm going through. And it's amazing how that cultivated a relationship where I felt more and more able to talk to him and confide in him and talk through some things to gain his wisdom and perspective. And guys, that's what it's going to do when you personally reach out to somebody and show them that you care. Then they're going to know that you care about them and will be more open to what you have to say into their life. And so, we've said to pray over people. So do that first, pray over them. But then get in the mud with them, and that means be willing to do that. Be willing to come, step down wherever they are, and to just say, hey, how can I pray for you? And when you do that, when you're praying for them, be willing to put your arm around them. Bear that burden. Yoke yourself equally to them, because at that point, they're going to trust you as their leader, and it's going to build a whole new relationship that can go deeper than you ever thought.
Yeah, guys. So listen, reach out to people this week. Great things, really easy things. It's important because your class loves you. We love you. I know as a groups team, we are very appreciative of the work that you guys do, boots on the ground, week in and week out, even a lot of times, on top of your already busy and crazy schedules on Sunday mornings or Sunday nights, afternoons, just all the time you guys put in does not go unnoticed. So thank you so much, and continue to just bring God glory in all that you do. Thanks, guys. Have a good week. See you Sunday.